sense that Travis will be able to get back in the game? And what was that like, that whole minute?
Yeah, it was a little weird because it happened right before half. And so we obviously had that 2-minute drive. And then you get back to the locker room. They're looking at it and stuff like that. But I knew, I mean, obviously all of it hurts. And if Travis is out of the game, it hurts. But I knew he was trying to get back in. And I feel like Travis has the same mindset as I do. You give him the window of, like, he can get back in the game, he's going to be back in the game. And so competitor, man. That's why he's one of the greatest, is that he'll battle through stuff like that and came back and made a lot of great catches for us.
Speaking of which, that 3rd and 7 pass, I'm still not really sure how he caught it, but you know the one I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
What was your view of that, and how did that?
Yeah, no, it was the DB played good coverage. I mean, it was man coverage. He played outside leverage. We were trying to run an out route type thing. And I stepped up in the pocket, and I was just give him a chance, just put it up to the big guy. And he made a tough catch. He held on to it through into the ground. And once you're on the ground, you just got to get touched if you have possession. And so it was a big-time catch and a big moment in the game, and we obviously were able to go down and score after that.
Patrick, I wanted to ask you about 2 plays on the first drive of the second half. The first one, Justin Watson's 3rd and 18. He said he thought immediately, based on the coverage, that he thought you were going to him. Just weren't really selling.
Yeah, we had we really try to do our best against this defense to have answers versus their cover zero package and their blitz package, and it's hard to prepare for. I mean, I'm be honest, it'd be like preparing for Spags. It's like, man, this is tough. And so they do a lot of good things. They have a lot of good schemes, and so that was the option versus cover zero. Obviously, we didn't want it to be that far backed up, and so the guy that was guarding, I think it was Marquez, fell off. And I didn't necessarily see it, but I put it up there for J. Watt to make a play, and he made a play for me. And so that was a big drive. That started that drive and got us going on the out of the half, and we were backed up, and that really could change the game.
Patrick Rushy said that on the slant play, that was something you worked on, not knowing what coverage was going to be.
Yeah, no, that's stuff that we've been trying to just keep those young guys learning. Learning versus coverage, not always going to be perfect. And I thought he did a great job. And it was right after, I think, the one that went over the top that we didn't work on that one, and he saw it, made adjustment, and made a play on the next one. And so that's what it's going to take. It's going to take a lot of guys that, as they get reps, learning from, I don't want to say mistakes, but learning from the miscues or whatever you want to call it, and then executing the next play. And they got to know that I'm going to keep firing it to them. I mean, that's just my mentality, is I'm going to keep throwing the ball to them. And I think you saw a lot of young guys step up and make plays today.
Travis, wondering if you had a chance to talk to Kelce at halftime and what he told you.
I don't like to talk to Travis when he's hurting, because he's a mean guy. So I did not talk to him at halftime. But I kind of just peeked in there and looked at Rick and just asked how he feeling. He said he's going to try to see if he can go.
So at what point were you aware he was coming back in the game? When he came back in the game?
Yeah, I saw him actually on the sideline on that first drive. It was kind of the role reversal. It was like me in the playoffs. I was just standing there on the sideline trying to get back in. So, no, but I thought the other guys stepped up. I mean, that was a big drive at the end of that half there for those guys to step up, make plays. Noah always does a great job when he gets those opportunities. And then we were able to kind of mess with the personnel a little bit and kind of have something going until he could get back in the game.
When you say messing with the personnel, can you?
Yeah, I mean, we have guys that, where it might have been maybe a 3 tight end set, we throw a receiver in there and stuff like that. And we have guys that are able to learn, that know the offense and can go out there and do that. So we prepare for that stuff. You can't always prepare for everything, but we try to prepare if someone goes down or if something happens, how we can still run our plays. And Coach Reed and the coaching staff does a great job of that.
A couple more guys. Patrick, Justin Ross gave you great defense today. How can you use that going forward?
Yeah, no, I think thought he played well. I mean, everybody knows he has the talent, and so he made that big time catch in that second. I think it was 18 or something like that. And some of those other plays. I mean, he has the talent. We're going to keep bringing him on, and we're going to keep moving him around in different positions. But I mean, there's a lot of young guys out there, and we're going to keep everybody moving and going in the right direction. And I think by the end of the year, we're going to be dangerous, because you're not going to know who's going to get those opportunities throughout the game.
Is it more he just needs to pick up more of the offense?
Yeah, I mean, he's picked up what we've given him. I think we're just trying to find ways to integrate him in the offense. I mean, like I said, we have a lot of guys, but we see his talent. I mean, we see what he can do and how the plays that he can make, and so we're trying to do whatever we can to put him in those positions to go out there and make those plays. And as he gets more and more comfortable, just like any other rookie in a sense, we'll keep giving him more and more chances to go out there and make plays.
Last 2.
Patrick, how ad-lib was the play? It basically looked like a basketball pass to Travis that you guys were coming out.
Yeah.
Go through that play.
Yeah, we try to go off kind of a little pump screen and slip Tony down the sideline, and I pumped and the corner fell off, and I stepped up in the pocket and Travis is supposed to be on the sideline, and luckily he was running across the field. I have those moments where I'm like, I'm about to get crushed, and then I look over and 87's just running free. So he's been with me a long time and knows how to get himself open whenever he gets an opportunity.
Last one. Patrick, I know Chiefs fans have been traveling well, but I don't know if you noticed a 4th and 11 last play there. The crowd, Willie Gay looked like he was trying to get the crowd.
Yeah, no, it's special. And honestly, I remember when we played at Arrowhead a few years back, and the Vikings fans traveled well. And I remember to me, I was like, man, I hope we have that same thing. And I think that just speaks to the Chiefs' kingdom. Is they came out here and you could see the red in the stadium from the get-go. You could hear the Chiefs at the end of the national anthem, and they traveled well and they support us, man. And I'm glad to have that fan base backing me every time, no matter where I'm at and where I'm playing.
All right,